India says it is alarmed by the large presence of Chinese vessels in the Indian Ocean.
China says the vessel's main aim is to focus on geophysical exploration.
China's rapid ascent as a naval power has garnered global attention. The nation's naval ambitions are evident through its expanding fleet of modern warships, including aircraft carriers, advanced submarines, and a formidable missile arsenal. These developments have positioned China as a significant maritime force, prompting other nations to reevaluate their strategies and alliances in the increasingly contested seas.
Aircraft carriers are all about total sea control.
Today's episode will cover China's growing submarine and naval power. This is Race to Space, and if you like watching content like this, consider subscribing. As China continues to ascend on the global stage and amass greater power, the expansion of its military capabilities is inevitable. Nowhere is this more evident than in the realm of naval warfare, where the People's Liberation Army Navy, PLAN, is steadily enhancing its capabilities and adopting a more assertive posture. Recent events have highlighted this trend, particularly in the Indian Ocean region, where China's maritime activities have generated concerns among neighboring countries such as India and Sri Lanka. China's efforts to increase its naval presence in the Indian Ocean are exemplified by the attempted dispatch of the Cheyenne 6, a vessel for research purposes, to Sri Lanka for a marine research program. This move, which occurred in the third week of August, raised eyebrows in the region, particularly among Indian officials who harbored concerns about the vessel's true intentions.
And I really wonder if there is any international obligation on China not to use Hambantota for military activities.
Colombo, the capital of Sri Lanka, deliberated on China's request to dock the ship due to apprehensions about potential espionage activities associated with it. Subsequently, Sri Lanka permitted the ship to engage in research activities, albeit within a limited time frame and under close monitoring by local scientists, researchers, and the Sri Lanka Navy. Commodore Anil Jai Singh of the Indian Navy pointed out that although the PLAN has refrained from entering the Indian Exclusive Economic Zone, EEZ, since 2019, Chinese activities in the eastern Indian Ocean, such as seabed mapping and resource assessment, are of concern. Singh emphasized that their actual focus lies in gathering hydrographic data, including temperature, pressure, and salinity profiles, which is vital for submarine operations. Beyond the Cheyenne 6, China's nuclear submarines are making significant strides. According to a report from the U.S. Naval War College's China Maritime Studies Institute, China is currently developing the Type 095 nuclear-powered cruise missile submarines and Type 096 ballistic missile submarines, SSBN. The report's authors drew on various sources, including Chinese military publications and speeches by senior military officials, as well as satellite imagery-based analyses to assess the progress in submarine construction. For instance, the report highlighted the launch of a Type 093B submarine from the Huludao shipyard. The report suggests that the Type 096 SSBNs will be notably difficult to detect. These submarines are expected to operate with minimal noise, making them a formidable asset for China. The report notes that the Type 096 submarines are likely to surpass their predecessors in terms of propulsion, sensors, and weaponry, potentially rivaling Russia's Dolgoruki-class SSBNs in these aspects, while being as stealthy as the improved Akula-1 submarines. The implications of China's advancing submarine capabilities are not limited to the United States. They extend to India and other Indo-Pacific partners as well. Christopher Carlson, one of the authors of the report, described the Type 096 submarines as potential nightmares for those attempting to detect them. These submarines are still in the early stages of development and are projected to enter service by 2030. Reports of the Type 096 submarines emerged in April 2023, suggesting that their enhanced stealth capabilities are allowing them to undertake strategic deterrent patrols more frequently. In a statement before the House Armed Services Committee on Strategic Forces in March 2023, Anthony J. Cotton, the commander of the U.S. Strategic Command, highlighted that China's current Jin-class submarines are armed with advanced and long-range JL-3 submarine-launched ballistic missiles (SLBMs). These missiles have a range of nearly 10,000 kilometers, posing a significant threat to the continental United States. It can be assumed that the new Type 096 submarines may carry even longer-range missiles, further enhancing China's strategic reach. Another critical development in China's submarine capabilities is the Type 093B nuclear attack submarine. The latest China Military Power Report reveals that China has launched two Shang-3 Type 093B class guided missile nuclear attack submarines (SSGN) between May 2022 and January 2023, and could have 3 operational hulls of this class by 2025. This upgraded submarine will bolster the PLAN's anti-surface warfare capabilities and potentially provide a clandestine land attack option if equipped with land attack cruise missiles (LACM). Until recently, much of the focus on China's nuclear forces centered on its Type 094 Jin-class submarines, of which 6 are currently in operation. These submarines are capable of carrying 12 JL-2 SLBMs with a range of 7,000 kilometers. However, one of the drawbacks of the Type 094 submarines has been their noise levels. With China's rapid progress in submarine technology, this issue is gradually being resolved. The PLAN has displayed an unwavering commitment to modernization and expansion. With a fleet size that rivals any in the world, including a vast array of warships, submarines, and aircraft carriers, China has showcased its ability to project power across the globe. The impressive growth of its naval assets is a clear indication of China's determination to protect its sovereignty and maritime interests. Technological advancement is a cornerstone of China's naval dominance. From the development of cutting-edge submarines, such as the Type 095 and Type 096, to the deployment of advanced naval aviation capabilities, China has demonstrated an unyielding dedication to innovation. Its naval prowess is complemented by a formidable array of anti-ship missiles, naval defense systems, and electronic warfare capabilities, placing it at the forefront of maritime technology. Furthermore, the PLAN's commitment to maritime security and stability is evident through its active participation in international anti-piracy operations. China's naval forces have contributed significantly to the safety of international shipping routes, solidifying its role as a responsible global maritime power. China's naval strength extends to its capacity for sea control and denial. With its growing fleet of submarines and surface ships, China has acquired the ability to control critical sea lanes and deny access to adversaries. This capability is a significant factor in shaping regional and global security dynamics. In addition to its formidable hardware, the PLAN excels in its operational capabilities. The Navy conducts extensive drills and exercises, both domestically and internationally, to hone its skills. This relentless training regime ensures that its sailors and officers are among the best in the world, capable of executing complex missions with precision and efficiency. China's naval leadership also places a strong emphasis on diplomacy and cooperation. Engaging in naval dialogues and joint exercises with numerous countries, China has fostered regional and international relationships, promoting peace and stability in the maritime domain. This expansion and modernization of China's naval capabilities raised several critical issues for the countries in the Indo-Pacific region, notably India, which has always been critical of China's advancements. As China's navy becomes more powerful and its submarines quieter and more advanced, the balance of power in the Indian Ocean is likely to shift. Additionally, China's growing naval presence in the Indian Ocean may lead to increased competition for influence and resources. As China continues to rise as a global superpower, its military capabilities, especially its naval and submarine forces, are expanding and evolving. With much about China's growing submarine and naval power covered, it is time to wrap this one up.